What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of GH. Tracy warned BLQ and Chase that this was going to happen. She warned them. There was no way Finn was going to allow them to take Violet from him. There was no way. That man is in the deep throes of addiction right now. All he want to do is suck on that bottle. That's all he want to do. He not going to listen to Chase. And Tracy warned them that this was going to happen. You know, that's why I felt like it wasn't too great of an idea to try to do an intervention. He's not trying to hear that shit right now. Like, he's not trying to hear anything they have to say. You know, and I understand that they want to look out for Violet, but in my opinion, I also feel like BLQ and Chase are in no position to take that little girl. Like, they're not equipped to handle a kid right now. They're newlyweds. They're deep in their careers. They're not equipped to handle that little girl full time. Ain't no way in the world. So what they going to do? Just move into the mansion for the time being and have everybody else watch her? Because that's all that's going to happen. BLQ and Chase are in no position. The only person I could really see taking that girl off of Finn's hand is Elizabeth. Elizabeth is in the better position, even though she's a head nurse and she got busy hours. Still, she's a mother of 3 and raised her boys practically by her damn self. So if anybody can handle a child being a single parent, it's her. She's more equipped. And I've seen some people on social media saying that BLQ and Chase were out of line for trying to take Violet. I mean, you could say that, but at the end of the day, look at his actions. Like, this man is clearly hungover, has some random woman over there. And don't get me wrong, yes, it wasn't in the presence of his daughter. At least he's, you know, stable enough to know that he can't do these things in front of his child. But who's to say that, you know, he won't get drunk with her in the house and, you know, anything can happen. So everybody has a right to be concerned. I'm not surprised, you know, that Finn is lashing out at Chase and, you know, pretty much want him out of his life. That ain't really Finn talking. That's that hurt talking. That's that alcohol talking. Anybody, and again, Tracy warned them. If you go against anything Finn wants, he's going to cut you off. He's going to yell at you. He's going to fight with you tooth and nail. And he's doing everything Tracy warned him he was going to do. This is everything she warned. That man needs to hit rock bottom. I know Chase doesn't want to see him hit rock bottom, but he going to have to hit it. You cannot force that man into treatment. You can't. You know, he just going to have to deal with this shit. When he's ready to go and get some help, he'll reach out. Until then, let him fall. That's the only way. Let him fall. I respect the fact that BLQ is not being all pretentious and worried about Italy and stuff. Cause I hate the fact that some of her family members keep bringing up her honeymoon to her. Because I remember when Ned brought it up, now Lois bringing up, oh, you should be happy and on your honeymoon. I'm glad BLQ set that straight and was like, listen, Italy ain't going nowhere. I said exactly, it is not going nowhere. Like, these are trying times right now for her. Like, this is a huge test for her marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, her brother-in-law is battling these demons. Her father-in-law just passed away. She has to be there for her husband. He just lost his father. Now he's losing his brother. You know what I'm saying? All around the same time. This ain't no time to be talking about Italy. Who cares about that? You know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird. It was like, Lois, I love you, but shut up. Like, you really want to talk to her about a honeymoon right now? When she got all this crisis going on around her? And not only do she have this to deal with, she still got her damn career to deal with because Natalia is on her ass. Because Natalia already feel like she's incompetent and not paying enough attention to Blaze, so now she got to deal with that. You know, it's a lot. So I don't blame BLQ for not worrying about Italy. Like, who's worried about Italy right now? It's too much going on to be worried about that. She's doing exactly what she should be, which is being by her husband's side. I don't blame her for that. That's where she need to be. That's where her attention needs to be right now. That's important. So I feel like she's doing the right thing. You know, the hell with Italy and the hell with her career right now. All of those things can be put on hold. This is family. This is more important than some damn trip. Like, it's a lot going on. So anyway, moving on from that. Aiden was just snitching. I was like, little boy. Like, he just straight up threw Jake ass under the bus. He was like, oh, there's no bar by the Cineplex. I'm like, sir, shut up. Straight snitch. I was like, you ain't never heard the saying, am I my brother's keeper? Like, boy, be quiet. What you telling? Um, just straight up, just running that mouth. Um, Aiden, I like Aiden. That's my boy, but he was kind of irritating me because I'm like, first of all, he's sitting there talking about, oh, I thought Finn and Violet were gonna move in. Hush your mouth, boy. Hush, bite your tongue. Let me tell you something. Jake was wrong for being up in that bar, but thank God he was there. And I'm gonna say it because thank God for people like Jake and Barb, because of those two in that bottle, Elizabeth is finally free of that asshole. It's about time, thank God. Won't he do it? It's about time she free. Let freedom ring. Hallelujah. I am so glad. Thank God everybody was where they was supposed to be that night. Because I'm telling you, if Jake wasn't in that bar doing something he ain't had no business, Liz might not found out about Barb. I'm just saying, thank God. Um, and I'm glad that Liz is putting herself and her kids first. I'm happy about that because she don't want her kids around that. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't want her kids dealing with that. Her being around a man that's drinking and falling off the wagon and just going off the rails. That's not good for her kids. Her kids done been through a lot. She has been through a lot. So I don't blame her for walking away. She did the right thing. Let that man family try to help him or let him help himself. At the end of the day, it's only but so much people can do. I mean, look what he's doing to Chase. Like, he pushing Chase away. What you think he gonna do to Liz? She got to protect her peace at the end of the day and the peace of her children. You know what I'm saying? She got to protect them. I don't blame her. And it's clear that Jake pretty much, he hasn't forgiven Jason, but he did call him just, so he could be backup for his mom or whatever. I respect that, because I feel like Jason and Jake got a long way to go. I kind of read too much into it yesterday because I was like, okay, maybe this is turning a corner between them. But then again, it's like, no, you can't read too much into it because that's just step one. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a lot to do to rekindle that father-son relationship. That was just a drop in the bucket for Jake. Jake is such a teenager. That boy really just sat there and was like, so since I told you about Finn, am I forgiven for being in that bar? I'm glad Liz was like, nope, absolutely not. I'ma still get on your ass. I love it. Cause I'm like, nope, Liz, after you deal with this mess, go on upstairs and get your good belt and wear his hind ass out. Wear his ass out, Liz. Cause no, that boy ain't had no business up in that bar. He gonna learn today. But that's some teenager stuff trying to barter. I remember doing stuff like that, like when I would get in trouble for something, trying to, barter my way out of it. It ain't work. Nope, you still gonna get your ass whooped. And I enjoy it. Not for me, but I enjoy watching Liz do the parenting though. I love that. Liz is a good mother though. She is. Damn good mother. So anyway, moving on from that. Kate's, I ain't gonna lie, Kate's be popping up like the damn Candyman. I'm gonna tell you. Like, you ain't even gotta say his name 5 times in the mirror. That ass just pop up. Y'all remember, he pop up like that girl on that old show. Y'all remember that show from back in the day, I Dream of Jeannie? Like, you just do like, and he just pop up. That's how Kate's do. I said, sir, don't you got something to do? Like, why are you following the police commissioner around? Oh, I told the staff here to notify me. I bet you did. A part of me was suspicious of Brennan. Because, I don't trust Brennan. Part of me was suspicious of him because he told Anna, he gave her a heads up about Kate's, thinking she's the real head of the Pikeman thing. He gave that information up too clean, too easy. And we all know not Pike, but I was about to say Pikeman. But we all know that Brennan is not to be trusted. Everything that man says or does has some type of agenda to it. So a part of me didn't trust it. Cause I'm like, now why are you telling her this all free of charge? Like, there's no agenda to this? Like, you just gonna give her that? But then I thought about it. I was like, A, he could be telling her this because maybe he's setting up a new plan and using her as a scapegoat. Who knows? B, maybe he's genuinely telling her that because we all know that here I go. I was about to call that man Pikeman again. We all know that Brennan is sweet on her. He definitely jonesing for some Anna. So I think him telling her that was on the house for him. He was like, nah, I'm going to clue you in. But I definitely agree with Jack. I feel like Cates is a lone wolf on this. I don't feel like his superiors at the bureau know anything about him thinking Anna is the head of Pikeman and stuff. He's acting alone on this. So I'm glad Brennan gave Anna the heads up, even though she already really didn't trust, Cates to begin with. But now she really don't. And I thought that was a cute scene, her questioning Brennan, about did he, go rogue and, like why he sell out and all that. And it's a typical answer. The man got bills. Why does anybody sell out in the long run? Shit, the money. Like, he was honest about it. But I feel like his feelings for Anna were genuine. I think they still are. Because he did tell her that information with, no strings attached. He didn't say, oh, wait, I'm going to tell you this in exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave it to her. Cates is making his round with the ladies on the show, ain't he? I'm kind of surprised, though, that he didn't know who Sam was. Like, Sam had to introduce herself as Samantha. I'm like, how he don't know who Sam is? Because he's been, having Jason work for him for 3 years. And I'm pretty sure he's known, like, come on, he's known Jason for years. But being an FBI agent, you mean to tell me he didn't look into Jason's history? Like, who he's been married to, who he got kids with? I mean, he already knew Jason had children, so how you don't know the mothers of the children? How you don't know that? I was confused by that. I would have thought he would have knew who Sam was. By reading Jason's file or Googling the man, something. I mean, he's a known criminal. I love watching Sam and Spinelli work undercover and stuff like that and figure things out. I loved it. It was so fun watching her. I feel like Sam had Cates hooked. I feel like she had that man wrapped around her finger. He was in a trance with her. I said, all right now. I said, look at Sam working her voodoo. Like, she played her shit right. She played her part right. I enjoyed it, them two talking and whatnot. But I don't want her to get too cozy now, because you still got a man at home. Don't forget, you still got a good one now. I feel like what Sam said to him was true. I feel like she is still, like, on the fence about Jason at this point. Even though I love watching her and Spinelli work, work in this operation, I hate that they're wasting their time once she find out why Jason was away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that she wasting all this time on this. Because I know once she find out Carly was the reason, if I was her, I'd be stone cold pissed. No pun intended. But I would just be irate to find that out. And I figured Spinelli wasn't going to figure out nothing that quickly because, I mean, Cates is with the FBI. I mean, dude got mad documents and files. So it's going to take Spinelli a little minute to get through those documents and figure out what what the feds got on Jason. But anyway, I like that little undercover op that they was doing. I said, all right, I love seeing them work now. They was getting to it. Anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.